My name is Henry. I'm 79. 1 year ago, my wife, Eleanor, passed away. We had been together for 52 years, and in that moment I realized something I'd been ignoring my entire life. Something so simple yet so powerful. It can change everything you think you know about love and time. But before I get to that, let me tell you how it all began. I met her the summer I turned 20. Her name was Eleanor. It wasn't a grand meeting, just a small bookstore in downtown Boston, where I was fumbling through a stack of poetry books. She was there, reading the very same book I had in my hands. Our hands brushed, and that was it. No fireworks, no dramatic moment, just a quiet, gentle smile. But that smile stayed with me. We started talking about the book, then coffee, then walks through the park, and somewhere along the way I realized I wanted her in every ordinary moment of my life. We built a life that looked simple, but it felt safe. Mornings with coffee, evenings watching TV, quiet dinners after long days, and that was exactly the problem. I thought love didn't need attention anymore. I thought being in the same room was enough. I thought there would always be tomorrow. I was busy, not in a dramatic way, just constantly occupied. Conversations, walks, trips we talked about, always postponed. Later, I would say, later this week, later when things slow down. I didn't realize that later was quietly becoming never. I was giving my attention to things that seemed urgent but weren't important. The emails I had to answer, the chores I thought couldn't wait, the errands that filled up my days, all of it felt necessary at the time, but none of it mattered when I looked at her and realized I wasn't really present. I'd be sitting at the kitchen table while she spoke, nodding along, but my mind was elsewhere, planning, worrying, rushing. It wasn't that I didn't love her. I just didn't show it in the way that counted. And slowly, unknowingly, I was letting the most important things slip through my hands. And then one day, it was gone. Just like that, Eleanor wasn't there anymore. The house didn't change. Her chair was still at the table, her mug still in the cupboard, her slippers still by the door, but everything else felt empty. The silence was heavier than I ever imagined. It wrapped around the rooms like a shadow. I walked past the bedroom where we used to read together at night. The bed was made perfectly neat, but it felt wrong without her there. That's when it finally hit me, slowly, painfully. All the moments I thought I could return to. I couldn't. The laughter, the little arguments, the quiet Sunday mornings, they were gone, and I had thought I had forever to notice. After she was gone, I started noticing things I had never paid attention to. The mornings were quiet in a way I couldn't have imagined. No kettle whistling, no Eleanor humming a tune while making tea. I realized how many small thoughts I'd kept to myself, things I never said out loud. How many tiny moments I traded for tasks that seemed urgent at the time but didn't matter at all. The work I stayed late for, it didn't notice I was gone. The errands I thought were pressing, they moved on without me. But the person who mattered most, Eleanor, she was gone forever, and the world seemed a little colder without her warmth in it. That's when I finally understood something so simple and yet so profound. Love isn't measured by how long you stay. It's measured by how present you are while you're there. The words you say, the time you spend, the attention you give, they matter far more than grand gestures or perfect plans. It's showing up for the small, ordinary moments, making the tea together, listening when no one else would, laughing over something silly. Those are the moments that, in the end, are the only ones that truly count. These days, I move slower. I sit at the table for a while, just looking out the window, listening to the quiet. I notice when a neighbor walks by, waving hello, or when someone says a kind word without expecting anything. Even a short conversation now feels important, even if it's about nothing at all, just talking, just listening. I've realized life isn't about big milestones or the big events we always plan for. It's the small, ordinary moments, making breakfast together, laughing over a shared memory, noticing the little things in each other's day. These are the moments that matter, the ones you actually take the time for, because once they're gone, they're gone. There's no replay, no rewind, no second chance. I think back to the mornings when Eleanor and I sat together, sometimes not saying a word, sometimes talking about everything or nothing. Those small, simple moments were the heartbeat of our life, and I never thought much about them until she was gone. Now I see how much I missed by thinking there would always be another tomorrow, another chance to be present. Let me ask you something. Who in your life are you assuming will still be there later? Who do you love but keep postponing time with? Is it a spouse, a parent, a friend you haven't called in months? Because one day later disappears without warning, and all that will be left is what you chose to prioritize, not what you intended, not what you planned, but what you actually did. I'm 79 now. I don't know how much time I have left, but I do know this: the things that mattered most. They were never the things I rushed toward. They were the moments I slowed down for, too often, too late. If there's one thing I hope you take from my story, it's this: don't wait to be present. Don't postpone love. Don't assume that later will always come, because it doesn't. Time isn't patient, and the people you care about, they won't wait. So today I ask you to look around. Who deserves more of your time, your attention, your love? Pick up the phone, sit down together, say the things you've been holding back. You can't change the past, but you can shape these moments now. And maybe, just maybe, you won't have to learn this lesson too late, because the moments you choose to be present for today are the ones you'll remember when tomorrow is gone. Who in your life have you been taking for granted? Take a moment, think about them, reach out. Don't wait like I did, because sometimes the hardest thing isn't losing someone. It's realizing too late that you didn't give them your presence when it counted most. I've shared part of my story, but there is more lessons from a life spent learning what truly matters. If you want to hear them, if you want to learn from the years I've lived and loved, please subscribe to this channel.